Okay guys, this is another video. Hopefully you're listening to Mrs. Dan's video. I'm just going to break down a problem for you guys. Okay, now we're doing cone. Okay, so you look at a cone, we always take a look at our reference sheet for a formula. This is volume 1/3 pi r squared. Okay, so we're going to look at the picture. There is a number that does not belong, and that's going to be 13. It does not belong. Because the radius has to be a circle. We look at the circle, and it's 12. Now, radius has to be half. So we look, this is definitely half. This is good to go. You can even circle it and label it R. Okay, now we need our height. Here's our height. You can do the letter H to help you. And now we're ready to plug in. So we look at our formula here. Okay, so when I write my formula here, we're just going to write it down. Take your time. This is 1/3. We're going to continue that. So when we do the rest, the three other pieces of the puzzle, pi goes over 1. Now, R, don't just write any number. I would go back and check. Okay, 12 that I have here. R, I look for my formula, 12 squared, and the height is 5. Okay, and this is over 1. So we're going to take our time, and now we are going to do the math. You can also circle what is due. You can circle the 1, the 12 squared, and 5. Miss Dan's broke it down to you in the video. 1 times 12 times 12 times 5. You type that in, and you're going to get 720. Okay, excellent. But there's something we have to bring over. You have to bring over the pi. Now, this is for an exact answer. Okay, remember, don't ever hit the pi button times the pi in an exact answer. Absolutely not. Now we bring here, 3 times 1 times 1 is 3. Now we are not done. Okay, this is saying 720 divided by 3. That is what you're going to do, which is 240. And don't forget down to bring down the pi. Now this is for an exact answer. Okay, the other example says rounded to the nearest tenth. But also, before we continue, one question I had was there's no inches, centimeter. That's fine. You can use units. That's totally okay. That's what Miss Dan did. So units cubed. That was a great question. Thanks for asking it. Guys, remember, keep asking questions on Teams. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, next we're going to round this to the nearest tenth. Now, how do I do that? Very simple. You're just going to plug this in here. 240 pi. Type it in. Okay, make sure you learn that pi button. I know a bunch of us have different calculators, but try to learn it. If you don't, you can always go on YouTube, watch some videos. 204 pi, enter, and that's how it is. And now we have to round to the nearest tenth. So get used to that pi button. The pi button, just find it on your calculator, get used to it. Here it is. There is my answer. And I'm just going to round this to the nearest tenth. So once I round to the nearest tenth, 754.0, once again, units cubed. Okay, so when it says round, you hit that pi button. Hit pi button for round. Okay, awesome. Next one, here we go. Some questions on this one too. Now we write, first thing you always do, write your formula. We're going to label, okay? 4 is pointing to here. That's my H. I can even draw the letter H. Circle it. Remember, radius is a circle. This is going straight across. We can't. It's not. This is for the whole line. So we have to cut this in half. Divide it by 2. Rewrite it. It's 2 centimeters. Do that extra step. This is my R. This is my height. You have to break it in half. Now I am ready to plug it in. Just like we did before, we're going to do exact and round. 1/3 pi 1. Okay, radius, I double check. Okay, it's my 2. Make sure I take my time. I'm plugging in the right number. And the height was 4. Okay, let's do this math straight across. Let's see what you get. So let's see. You should be getting 16 pi up top with the 3. Now, once again, we have to do that extra step. And when we do that, we're going to get a long decimal, but that's okay. Remember, it's a repeating decimal, so I should get 5.3. Put that line over there with pi. Now, this is called an exact answer. This is an exact. Make sure you know the difference. Do we hit the pi button? Absolutely not. Now, to round this to the nearest one, just type it in again and round to the nearest tens place. Okay, just make sure you take your time. If you have to, if the diameter is there, you need the radius, you're just dividing by 2. And make sure you take your time and label. Make sure you're doing everything. Remember this one, you do what's on top. Once again, like I showed earlier, just circle the numbers you have to do on top. Break it up for yourself. Get 16 and then bring that 3 over and just do that simple math there.